NFL draft is a couple weeks away and speculations have already been made on what the Raiders could do. According to an article from Jeremy Fowler on Bleacher Report, it seems as if the Raiders could consider trading up in the draft to select their quarterback of the future. Possibly Anthony Richardson. Of course, Anthony Richardson could give the Raiders a quarterback with superstar potential, something needed in the AFC West division that has Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. Now, he may not be at that level right out the gate, but with the luxury of having Jimmy G as the starter right now, this could give Richardson the time to develop into that quarterback that we all know he could be. So it could be worth the risk. With the Seattle Seahawks owning the number 5 pick in the draft, there's a strong possibility they could be a candidate to trade back if a top quarterback is available. Fowler reported on SportsCenter saying that some scouts wonder if Seattle's trying to trade back out of the number 5 overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft. Drum up some interest for Richardson to have a quarterback needy team step up and try to get him, Fowler said. You look at the Raiders at number 7, I've talked to a few teams that are watching the Raiders there. Now to add on to that, according to my guy Raiders Scout, the Raiders are attempting to trade out of the 7th overall pick, both up and down. It's expected the Raiders would like to trade up for a quarterback but aren't willing to overspend and outbid other teams, as they only view 1 to 2 quarterbacks as top prospects. If the team can't trade up, they'll likely move down to gain more capital that can assist them into building the roster or trading back into the 2nd or 3rd rounds. So with all that said, there's a lot of possibilities open for the Raiders. The only quarterback that I do see the Raiders trading up for is Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, or maybe even Anthony Richardson. But knowing that the Panthers and Texans are looking to get the top 2 guys and the Colts possibly taking Richardson, I doubt the Raiders even trade up. Now, trading back would make more logical sense for the team. Plus, it adds more capital to draft players to fill needs. Again, it's the Raiders, so I'll believe it when I see it. But given the circumstances of these latest rumors, what could it cost for the team to move up for a quarterback? I mean, if the Raiders were to stay put at 7, there's even a possibility that Will Levis could still be on the board. And since we're talking about Levis, reports came out today via Ian Rappaport, the Raiders are hosting Kentucky quarterback Will Levis on a top 30 visit at the facility today, sources said. Las Vegas currently holds the number 7 pick. Now, the team did attend Will Levis's pro day at Kentucky where he showed out, as well as the other top quarterback prospects, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, and Anthony Richardson. But Levis ain't the only one, because the Raiders are also bringing in quarterback Anthony Richardson for a visit this Friday. Now, y'all already know how I feel about Will Levis and AR-15 as potentially becoming the future quarterbacks of the Las Vegas Raiders, and if it is in the cards, I'm down with it. So if these guys are high on McDaniels and Ziegler's board, then I'd expect them to be aggressive in getting their guy. Is it the right move for the Raiders to go out and get a quarterback? I would say yes and no, because there's a lot of great defensive players in this draft that we could get at number 7 or even trading back and getting. But on the other hand, getting one of the top quarterback prospects and developing them into possibly becoming a star quarterback to take over this team for the future could also be a good decision for the Raiders. But I want to ask you guys, Raider Nation, what would you guys do in this situation? Would you guys trade up in the draft, trade back in the draft? And if so, who would you guys want to go get in the 1st round to help this team out? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. With that said, until the next video, this your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoff. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.